The year 1166. The plains of Mongolia. A child weeping beside the body of his father. He is 9 years old. No tribe, no protection, no food. The neighboring tribe poisoned his father at a feast, then left them to die in the snow. His mother digging in the frozen earth, searching for roots to eat. His brothers hunting rats. This child's name is Temujin, and this hunger, this humiliation, this cold will devour the world one day, but not yet. Temujin grows up. In the Mongolian plains, power is the only currency. No law, no government, no safety. The tribes have been fighting for thousands of years. Today they ally, tomorrow they betray. Temujin learned one thing from his childhood. Loneliness kills, and loyalty is as rare as gold. He is 16 years old. His bride is taken from him. He goes alone to take her back. No army, no tribe, no sufficient weapon. He takes her back. This madness, this stubbornness caught the attention of powerful men. And in the plains, powerful men follow the one who does not fear. He began building something no one had ever built in the history of the Mongols. Not an army, not a tribe, but a system. All the Mongolian tribes divide themselves by blood and lineage. You fight with your tribe, even if they are traitors. Temujin broke this. He said, "Whoever was with me in battle is my brother. No lineage, no blood, loyalty only." The year 1206. All the Mongolian tribes gathered for the first time in history, and they gave him a title that had never been given to anyone before him. Genghis Khan, ruler of the world. He did not know that he would literally become ruler of the world. How did he do what he did? The reasons are not what you expect. The Mongols were not the largest army. They were not the most numerous. They were not the most armed. But they were faster than any army history had ever seen. The Mongol horseman eats on the back of his horse, sleeps on the back of his horse, covers 200 kilometers in a single day. Other armies need weeks for what the Mongols need days. But speed alone is not enough. Genghis Khan invented something no one in his time understood: psychological warfare. Before every battle, he sends a single messenger. The message is always the same: surrender and you will live. Resist and your city will be erased from the map. This is not an empty threat. Samarkand surrendered. It lived. It flourished. Bukhara resisted. Not a stone was left upon a stone. The news spread. Cities began to surrender before the army even arrived. The year 1215. The Khwarezmian Empire, the greatest Islamic power in the world, its ruler Shah Muhammad II. He killed the messengers of Genghis Khan. He shaved their heads. He sent them back to him. In the traditions of the plains, this is a declaration of war. But more than that, this is a humiliation that cannot be forgiven. Genghis Khan sat alone in his tent. 3 days, he did not come out, speaking to the sky in his shamanic traditions, asking for justice. Then he came out and said to his soldiers, "The sky has given its permission. We march." What happened after that changed the face of the world. In 3 years. 3 years only. The greatest Islamic civilization of the Middle Ages no longer existed. Samarkand, Bukhara, Merv, Herat. Cities that were more advanced than any European city at that time. Erased. Their libraries burned. Their water channels that people had built over 1,000 years. Destroyed and never rebuilt. Historians say that the Central Asian region needed 6 centuries to return to its population before the Mongols. 6 centuries. But here the truly strange story begins. Genghis Khan, who burned the libraries, founded the largest free trade network history had ever seen. The Silk Road was never as safe as it was under the Mongols. A Chinese merchant traveling to Europe without fear. Ideas travel, inventions spread. Printing, gunpowder, paper reached Europe through the Mongol Empire. Genghis Khan, who never learned to read, issued a law forbidding the killing of scholars and doctors and craftsmen in conquered cities. Genghis Khan, from a land with no fixed religion, declared religious freedom for all the peoples of his empire. The Muslim and the Christian and the Buddhist and the Shamanist worship however they wish. This was 3 centuries before the enlightened Europe. The year 1227. Genghis Khan dies. No one knows how. No one knows where he was buried. By his command, his grave was hidden. The 100 men who carried him were killed. The 1,000 men who killed them were killed. His grave has not been found to this day. The last secret held by the man who kept no secret from his enemies. After his death, 4 sons, 4 kingdoms. The empire divides, but it does not collapse yet. His grandson Hulagu reaches Baghdad. The year 1258, Baghdad, the capital of the Islamic world for 5 centuries. The great library that had gathered the knowledge of the world. It fell in 7 days. They say the river Tigris changed its color twice, red from the blood of the scholars, black from the ink of the books. But there was something the Mongols did not understand. That blood does not terrify those who are accustomed to blood. The year 1260, a Mongol army moves toward Egypt. Its commander Hulagu, the same man who brought down Baghdad. The usual message arrived to the Sultan of Egypt Qutuz: surrender and you will live. Qutuz read the message, then killed the messengers and hung their heads on the gates of Cairo. On the 6th of September, the year 1260, in a place called Ain Jalut in Palestine, something happened that no one believed. The Mongols are defeated for the first time in their history. The army that had never been defeated from China to Baghdad stood before the Mamluks and did not pass. The victory was not in numbers, and it was not in weapons. It was in deception. The Mamluk commander Baybars hid half his army in the hills. He lured the Mongols into advancing. Then he closed the trap. The Mongols retreat. They retreat for the first time in their history. Then they flee. Then they are killed. Ain Jalut was not just a battle. It was a boundary the Mongols never crossed. The empire that devoured the world found someone to stop it. But there was something else that stopped them too. It was not an army. It was not a weapon. It was grass. Their horses need pastures. Western Europe, with its dense forests, no pasture sufficient for the Mongol horses. The empire that was built on the back of the horse stopped where the grass stopped. Today, 8% of the men of Central Asia carry the same DNA. Scientists trace it back to Genghis Khan and his sons. 16 million men in the world today carry his genes. He did not do that with love, but he did it. What do we say about a man like this? A monster? A genius? Both at the same time? Perhaps the more accurate question is, what does he tell us about the human being himself? That the greatest emperor in history began as a hungry child digging roots in the snow. That hunger, when it is not broken, makes something that cannot be stopped. That the humiliation that does not kill a man may kill half the world.